Dr. Christina Jeffrey is a writer, speaker, educator, and senior researcher. She was just recently selected as Top Senior Researcher of the Year for 2020 by the International Association of Top Professionals, IAOTP, for her outstanding leadership and dedication to the industry. With close to 4 decades of professional experience as an educator of political science and public administration, Dr. Jeffrey has certainly proven herself as an extraordinary professional and expert in the field. Dr. Jeffrey is a passionate, dynamic, results-driven leader who has demonstrated success not only as an educator, but through her countless years of dedication as a senior researcher and in every position she has ever served. She remains current on literature with respect to education policy and how it impacts education, and has served as an associate professor of political science, American government, constitutional law, public policy, and public administration for various colleges and universities, including Troy State University, Europe, which took her to Turkey and Germany, teaching in TSU's Master of Public Administration MPA program. Her impressive repertoire of prior roles also includes Vice President of Development at the Palladian Group in Spartanburg, SC, tenured Associate Professor of Political Science at Kennesaw State University, and Interim Administrator of the A.L. Burris Institute for Public Service and Research, as well as a co-founder of the school's MPA program. She also worked for the Birmingham Area Chamber of Commerce as Manager of International Trade and Executive Director of the Alabama World Trade Association. At the University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa, she was a National Defense Education Fellow, a Graduate Teaching Assistant, co-chair of the Student Government Emphasis Committee, bringing in speakers to campus, Assistant Aquatics Director, Director of International Student Affairs, and Director of Student Affairs at the Capstone College of Nursing, under its first Dean, Lauren Gilmore, whom she helped to achieve accreditation in record time. Her key areas of expertise encompass constitutional history and enforcement, school safety, foreign trade zones, decision-making, the founding era, and constitutional law, especially Articles 2, 3, and the First Amendment. She has also taught human services and nonprofit management to MA and PhD students. Other policy areas include health, education, and entitlement reform. Dr. Jeffrey studied at Vassar College and the University of Plano. She earned her MA and PhD in political science and sociology from the University of Alabama in 1984. Throughout her illustrious career, Dr. Jeffrey has received numerous awards and accolades and has been recognized worldwide for her outstanding leadership and commitment to the profession. This year, she will be considered for a feature article in TIP, Top Industry Professionals magazine, and is also being considered for IAOTP's Lifetime Achievement Award. She was chosen as Top Senior Researcher of the Year by the International Association of Top Professionals, IAOTP, and will receive this recognition at their annual awards gala being held at the Plaza Hotel in New York City later this year. In addition to these merits, Dr. Jeffrey was the recipient of the Albert Nelson Marquis Lifetime Achievement Award given by Marquis Who's Who. Over the course of her career, she was inducted into the Hall of Fame by the American Society for Public Administration and was appointed historian for the U.S. House of Representatives' 104th Congress. She was appointed to the Alabama Women's Commission through legislative appointment and also served on the Alabama Governor's Commission for the Year of the Child. Her report on the need for nurse practitioners in rural Alabama was included in the final report to Governor Fob James. As a young scholar, Dr. Jeffrey was named as an Outstanding Young Woman of America for 12 years running, was named a Richard M. Weaver Fellow by the Intercollegiate Studies Institute, was a National Defense Education Act Fellow for 3 years at the University of Alabama. As an undergraduate, she was awarded the J. Otis Carney Scholarship by the University of Plano and a full scholarship from Vassar College. She was also the recipient of a High School Merit Scholar Commendation. Her latest endeavor with the U.S. Allegiance Institute will educate the public about the meaning and importance of key clauses in the Constitution, especially those that have been neglected, beginning with Article 2, Section 1, Clause 5. Dr. Jeffrey enjoys spending time volunteering for different organizations and causes. As a supporter of education and lover of books, she helped raise funds and dedicated her time to the library at Emerald Mountain Christian School in Wetumpka, Alabama. She also served on the project board of the Children's Security Blanket in Spartanburg County, assisting critically ill children and their families in her county. She is a member of Toastmasters International and a longtime executive committee member of the Spartanburg County Republican Party. Dr. Jeffrey has been president of the South Carolina Association of Scholars for 20 years and twice president of the Spartanburg Executive Sertoma Club. She is also the president of the South Carolina Association of Scholars and belongs to the Battle of Copens chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, which she has served as chairman of the Constitution and Awards Committees, and currently as the chapter's regent. Looking back, Dr. Jeffrey attributes her success to her parents' emphasis on the importance of education, a supportive husband, and wonderful mentors who have encouraged her in all her endeavors. In her spare time, she enjoys her family, traveling, and swimming for sport. For the future, she hopes to continue to educate and inspire others to pursue opportunities to educate and encourage the next generation of writers and researchers. For more information on Dr. Christina Jeffrey, please visit her profile on LinkedIn.